For 2.5 lakh rupees, you can actually buy the iPhone 15 Pro Max and save some money as well. But then again, this one is the TVS X. 2.5 lakh rupees is a little too much of money for an electric scooter. Does it really make sense? Now that is something I'm here to find out in Hosur, TVS's test track, and this one I've already ridden it for a little bit. What I know is I like it quite a lot, but is it really worth it? Let's find out. First things first, let's check the ergonomics, because this is a cross scooter, because you can see this is the chassis which flows behind, and it's actually a scooter, but you will have to swing your leg up. You can't really sit on this scooter like a normal person. However, this thing comes in between, and here is where the battery sits. This is a charging port and it feels quite nice. That said, this is the ergonomics of the TVS X. You are very comfortable. Foot area is not too much, but you can actually rest your legs over here. Handlebar is closer to the rider. If I turn it, does it touch my leg? No, it does not, but it touches my thigh. So if you are say 5'6", so if you are say 6 feet, your legs will be till here, and even though it won't bother you so much. The seat is a split setup, and let me open the boot to show you guys that there's a button here and you can open the boot space, and this one can take in a full face helmet without any problems. Everything else like the documents and all of that, you can store it in the cluster. So over here it's quite simple yet very edgy. If you want the pillion to sit, you can see that this is the foot peg that shoves into the bodywork. However, I have Rajat with me from the TVS team to help me out. How does he feel or it looks to sit as a pillion? And you can see him sitting pretty close to me, but it is still comfortable, quite nice. And at one point in time, his knees might touch my elbow if I turn too hard. But this is what the scooter is all about. It's tight, it's nice, it's comfortable. Looking at the design, it does feel like a matured Ntorq overall, but then again, this is the same Creon ka design which was there in the 2018 Auto Expo, and it has been continued over here. So things in concept have come into place as a proper raw scooter. That said, you can notice that the light over here is on and this one is not. That is because it gets cornering function. The moment I bring the scooter up, it's shut. I put it back down, it's on. That said, this is the high beam function. So the vertical unit, this is the normal light, low beam and the high beam. These are proper LED projector sets and they light up the road quite nicely. Indicators over here, let me turn this on. These are normal set indicators, but at the rear you get sequential indicators, which is like quite cool for the scooter, yeah. Now you can see that the screen is shining quite a bit. Now this is an advantageous feature that for 35 degrees you can change the angle. It looks better now. Camera person okay? Okay, so he gives me an okay over here. I'm sorry about that sound, but this is the home screen where you can change whatever you like. Yahan pe you can get the widgets changed, whatever widgets you like, jo chahiye wo dal sakte ho. Here you get the complete stats of the scooter. You can put navigation data, whichever location you want to go. Here it shows the exact location. You can push it from the phone too. Here there are favorites. You can call them, you can text them, you can put them, you can send your locations to them as well. The natural sounds which I just mentioned as we come up. This is when you are just chilling and you want to watch some videos. You can go to YouTube, and here I'm actually playing a YouTube video of the TVS X on the TVS X, and this is something to definitely look out for because my goodness, this is nice. So if I'm chilling somewhere, this is definitely useful. I'll come back to home, or should I come back from here? Okay, my bad, I'm not used to this yet. Oh, this is the quick drop down that's there, and I'll close this. I can watch Instagram reels, I can watch Facebook reels. So basically time pass karna hai na, it's quite nice. And then you can go to the settings and get a lot of other data as well. This is what the screen of the TVS X provides, and this is by far the most extensive screen I've seen on a scooter till date. Now this is the Apple Watch where it has an app by itself. मैंने यहाँ पे किया, I come over here. Here you can see TVS का app. I just turn it on. Here the scooter is already unlocked. If I want to lock it, I just have to swipe up, press that button, and it will lock by itself. I'm not locking it right now. Here you can get TPMS data also, which is quite nice. So basic set of data, that charge percentage, how much range does it have in different modes and all of that. This is good, yeah. This is the app for iOS. Here you can see that the scooter, you can see all of the data. You can lock, unlock, you can open the trunk from here as well. You can put a find me if you want to find the scooter. Here you get the rest of the details, how much carbon is saved and everything. This is all nonsense what I believe. Ye hota hai, nahi hota hai, I don't think so. But yeah, that's there. It's all the details that you get. If you want to find a charging station nearby, you can find that too. This is a navigation. You can push a location from here, where if you want to search anything, or if you just want to like have a look at it. And these are the rest of the stats. So the app is also quite extensive, and if you want the helpline to help you out, there's a corner button over here, SOS, and it helps you out that way. Now between my legs sits the battery, which is a 4.4 kilowatt, and this one takes up to say 4 hours to do a full charge, maybe 5 hours, and that is on a 900 watt charger. If you have a 3 kilowatt fast charger, it takes only 50 minutes to go from 0 to 80, and that is something that's quite nice. It might take an hour and a half to full charge, and within that time you are ready to go. So fast charging is also possible on this. The charger is mounted right over here in the center, so that is quite a nice thing. The mirror feel is decent, but the rod over here feels a little bit cheaper for the price. However, overall it feels quite good. And then there is a lever feel. Here you have got adjustable levers as well, so that is again a good thing. Last but not the least, which I couldn't use now, is the cruise control, because I was more focused on riding the scooter, understanding more about it. But this scooter also gets you cruise control. So if you're out in the city going for a distance, say 20-25 kilometers, you're out on the highway, put the cruise control on and you're good to go, yaar. It adds up so much. Let's hear how horny the scooter is, and to be very honest, this is the sound of the horn, and this is the sound of the indicators. Quite subtle, not too loud. Now moving the scooter is not really a problem because it weighs close to 120 kgs, and this is a standard number that's there for most of the scooters. Not really standard, but close enough aa jata hai. N-Torque weighs somewhere close to 105, 107. This is quite close to it. It just shut on me. The acceleration is quite brisk, but the difference in the modes is quite a lot. Stealth में it does up to 50, stride में आराम से जा रहा है 65 तक. But the main problem is Sonic में it changes a little too sharp and it reaches 105. So यहाँ पे it needs a little work, as a scooter shut on me twice under hard acceleration जब मैंने 0 to 100 run किया था पहले. Dynamically, a scooter rides like a motorcycle because of the stiff chassis and the overall suspension also. It's quite hard. The amount of feedback I'm getting right now from the handlebar is just crazy, and it's holding the line so well. So you can see region कैसा दिख रहा है इसमें. You can actually set 5 levels of region, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 being the highest, and उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा resistive हो जाता है. This one is at 2 right now, which is decent enough, yeah. These silica tires have a decent grip overall. 100 section at the front and 110 at the rear. Overall, this is a very strong dynamic scooter. For 2.5 lakh rupees, I will definitely go ahead and say this, that this is not value for money. Not worth it if you are out in the market looking for a scooter to just get your course done, chores, course, whatever you call it. Lekin, this one does a lot of other things well. It is dynamically very sound, it feels really nice, it is hard, it accelerates quite nicely. It needs a little bit changes here and there क्योंकि बीच में bugs आता है, थोड़ा आता है. But that said, this one feels right at home if you want something like a performing scooter. It's a cross. It feels like a motorcycle, but it is still a scooter. So if your height is not too much, this one will still be comfortable for you. And overall, I feel TVS has done a brilliant job over here. That's it. 2.5 lakhs, still not value for money. This scooter is out here for enthusiasts, those who want performance, those who are not looking for comfort at all. वो fun चाहिए ना, वो है इधर, but थोड़ा महंगा है. And that is what TVS has done. X, I'm here to meet the X. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.